an interesting topic, and I think everybody might have an opinion on this. Man, go ahead and load up that clip. I'm just gonna play this and let them see what y'all think about this, man.
Yeah, his hype. No.
Wait a second.
Bow Wow will have fucking mothers, kids, and everything. We don't give him his props because he grew up to be a kid, and he might have had some little moments at times.
That's cool.
But Bow Wow, star.
I'm understanding what he's saying.
That's a moment.
Star.
You just said Bow Wow is a bigger star than Jay-Z.
He is. At the top, as a rap star.
Okay.
His height.
Cooking.
Bow Wow at his height.
So that's a real quick take, man. I'm sorry I can't shout out the podcast that was on, man, but I just thought it was interesting nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, because you know what, Jay take a lot of shit. I see a lot of posts talking about Jay was never the top dog. You had DMX, you had Ja Rule. You had a lot of guys in this era that might have been outselling him. But how do y'all feel about that? Because you never really think about Bow Wow, but like a DMX, he was a double hitter for us, and he did movies and he did the damn rap. You know what I'm saying? So he was, and he probably maybe had a TV show. I don't know, but how y'all feel about that, man? You think there's some truth to that? You think Bow Wow was bigger than fucking Jay-Z? How you feel?
I don't know who's going first. I'm gonna be quiet, but I definitely got a response.
Go ahead.
Oh. If you ask me, my personal opinion, at one point in time, yes, he was. Jay-Z wasn't always him. He had a couple of flops, you know what I'm saying, during the Dynasty era. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't a top pinnacle. During the, you know what I'm saying, during the Best of Both Worlds, there wasn't top pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? Like these weren't top pinnacle. These weren't top pinnacle albums. Now,
I'm about top pinnacle, bro, because if I remember right, Best of Both Worlds went platinum without any videos. These niggas didn't even invest no money into it, and this motherfucker still went platinum, bro. So what are we talking about? It wasn't, and then you had big songs like you had some hits come off them albums. You know what I'm saying?
You had a couple of hits. You had Best of Both Worlds.
Really. Dynasty, you tripping, bro. You got I'm a Hustler, baby. What are you talking about? They got some hits on that fucking album, bro.
The Dynasty was not a great album. You need to stop that.
Man, the Dynasty album is a dope-ass album, dog.
It is not.
KG, bro. We were just talking about this last week. Right. We were just talking about iconic verses in Scarface. What song is on there? This Can't Be Life with motherfucking Benny Siegel. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, Trey, he got you on that, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and say what I'm gonna say.
You got it. Go ahead, chime in on that. But dude, finish your point, though. Finish your point.
Dude I can kind of see what he's trying to say because he wasn't mentioning the rap. He was saying overall star. So I see some truth to that. With being in movies and having to doing music and doing movies happenstance. So I can see that. Because Jay-Z, he was for a certain demographic. Like he said, Bow Wow, niggas, mamas, sisters, cousins, everybody was going to see that little nigga. So I can see. It wasn't maybe a long time, but I can see what he was trying to say with that. We ain't talking about rap. And that's all he was known for at the time. So you talking about movies and all the other shit that had extra levels to it.
Michael Jordan is like his godfather. It's like his goddad. It's like his godfather. Michael Jordan himself is like his godfather. I mean, like you know what I'm saying? Like the type of talking about life.
Being around Snoop at a young age of like 5 years old, being with Jay-Z.
This is Mr. Light Mike we talking about. This is Mr. 106 in Park that we talking about. This nigga tongue kissed Tyra
Mr. 106 in Park, I forgot about that. He had
this
that name
because
he had the longest streaming, longest running video countdown. So,
come on, this nigga kissed Tyra Banks in the mouth on national television. He is him.
Yeah,
he is him.
At one point in time, he was, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and hold it.
Come on, my nigga. He had Sierra before all of them.
Yeah, Bow Wow was that guy, bro.
Come on, my dude.
It was a short time, but bro, he was a little bit hotter than Jay-Z, bro.
Y'all niggas
a star.
That's
Bro.
all I want to know. Is y'all niggas done with this?
No, we not
slander?
because and I'm gonna keep going because
Listen here, man. Jay-Z's a rapper's rapper. All this biggest. How you a bigger star than me, but you want to be like me? That's different. That don't even make sense, nigga. I'm bigger than you, but I want to be like you, man. Jay, listen, man.
No, I'm not.
Jay-Z, dog. At no point of time was Bow Wow star ever thought to be bigger than Jay-Z, bro. You know, even though Bow Wow did his thing, though, but unfortunately, Bow Wow was a kid rapper, bro. And you know, far as stars, like, come on, man, like,
You bugging.
this is black, cause especially when Bow Wow was popping, Jay was popping. Jay was popping them years too, bro. It wasn't like Jay fell off.
Bugging, but he wasn't what the Jay is. He's not the Jay that he's revered to be now.
We're talking about then, but Bow Wow's not the person he was back then as well.
no, he was bigger.
We're not talking about Bow Wow now. We're talking about his height.
That's what I'm talking about. Bow Wow's height is mixed in with Jay-Z's height too. You know what I'm saying?
No.
What year Bow Wow was popping, bro? What year Bow Wow was popping?
What year did he jump up? I was still in elementary school.
Well, like he been had songs, but I think he popped off when 106 and Park started popping. He had the longest running video on it. That's why they called him Mr. 106 and Park.
Jay-Z was bigger than 106 and Park, bro.
And his dude was all on. He was
Jay was bigger than 106 and Park, bro.
His video
Jay was bigger than 106 and Park.
What's that car movie that he was in?
Tokyo Drift.
He was in more than one, but
No, you talking about Fast and Furious.
Fast and
Tokyo
Furious.
Drift.
He's a part of the Fast and Furious dynasty.
Like, bro, you tripping. Because it's not all about rap, my nigga. Like, you can be famous on rap, but the movies hit different, bro. You can talk all that shit all you want, bro.
That's why you
been in no top tier
movies. That's why you see the difference. You see the difference.
Hey,
you see the difference.
Hey, yo.
You see the difference. You see the difference because it always been there. Jay-Z always was bossing up. So even if this nigga Bow Wow was getting this certain amount of money, he wasn't a boss, so he was just getting a percentage of it.
Bow Wow came out in 99.
You know what I'm saying? So it was different.
Bow Wow came out.
You trying to take these different avenues, but at the end of
that's
the day,
what makes them big. That's what makes them bigger.
Hey, so let me ask you a question, B. So let me ask you a question. During 99, 2000, are you gonna tell me that Jay-Z was bigger than Bow Wow startup? Like,
yes.
This nigga was massive, dog. We talking about 2K. We talking
Bro,
about
what are you talking about? Jay-Z, DMX, and Ja Rule brung Def Jam back in 99 and 2000. Nigga, they was the heavy hitters, bro. Nobody tripping off no Bow Wow. You tripping? That was the dog, nigga.
Nigga, you tripping.
You tripping thinking Bow Wow was bigger than DMX, Jay-Z, and Ja Rule in 99. You're tripping, bro. No. You're tripping. What radio station was you listening to? Because y'all niggas is tripping, bro. I don't know what the hell you talking about, bro. Stop playing, my nigga. That's crazy. Y'all niggas 99? The best year of rap, damn near? Bow Wow was the leader? Get the fuck out of here.
You didn't say the leader of rap.
Y'all minds, dog. Seriously, bro.
That's what you heard, but I never said he was the leader of rap.
We didn't say that. We didn't say that.
See, that's what I'm saying. He taking this shit and spinning it how he wants to.
His height was bigger than Jay-Z, bro, at that time. So you saying Bow Wow was he's the leader.
He happened to rap and do movies and was the king of 106 and Park. So, yeah, he was bigger than Jay-Z, in my opinion. What you talking about?
It ain't no way in hell, bro. Jay-Z was, listen, dog.
This nigga,
you talking about he was bigger than 106 and Park. That nigga videos was on 106 and Park.
He was in somebody's camera,
bro. Nobody was trying to dress like Bow Wow. Nobody. I mean, he was appealing to a different brand, bro. A different.
Bro, yes, they were. Hold on, KG. Hold on, KG. You outside your mind. Niggas think they weren't trying to get Bow Wow braids and shit like that. Hey, stop playing. Stop.
You're talking about one section. Listen, dog. Jay was influencing older people older people, young people, and kids, nigga, at the same time. Nigga, y'all want to saw the Hard Knock Life video? All the kids out there with the rocket world on. Stop playing, man. Y'all niggas is y'all.
He just happened to have kids in the video, nigga. He wasn't influencing no damn kids.
Listen,
and then he was pushing them for his brand too, nigga.
You can maybe pick some other years out, but if you're gonna sit here and stand on business on 99 and 2000, y'all niggas.
No, nigga, you was.
I don't want to say that Jay-Z had to break
bro,
out.
You was tripping, bro.
I want to say Rockefeller had an all-out breakout. I'm not gonna give it to Jay-Z. I'm gonna give it the whole-out Rockefeller. Dame Dash put a lot of
all-out Rockefeller. It was just Jay-Z at that time. Nobody else was dropping solo projects like that.
I'm looking.
It was just Jay. He was the anchor at that point.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So come on, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, bro. 99, 2000. That was the year of Def Jam, nigga. If you ain't on Def Jam, you definitely wasn't the biggest in rap. I don't know. And I mean, and to say he was bigger than DMX? Come on, man. Stop playing.
Nobody said that about DMX.
Nobody said that. You said he was the biggest extra baggage, bro. We taking a flight. You bringing all this extra baggage, bro. We only talking about two people.
So you talking about just, I bet. Well, even with Jay-Z. Keep it with Jay-Z, dog. Bow Wow was not a bigger star than Jay-Z.
Yes, you
that's
bugging.
Crazy, dog.
You are bugging, bro.
That is crazy, bro. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging.
It was on TV more than Jay-Z was being heard in music, nigga.
I mean, I get where you coming from because he was building his momentum. I did the look and I just did my homework. So boom. I can see where you're saying because in '98, Jay had dropped a classic album, Hard Knock Life. And then right there in December the 28th, 1999, he dropped Life of Sean Carter. Now, that wasn't my personal all-time favorite, but I can see where the momentum.
And guess what he did in between that? Guess what he did in between that? Nigga did the Hard Knock Life tour, one of the biggest grossing tours at that time. Bow Wow was not grossing that money on his tours, nigga. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Well, when Bow Wow came out, my nigga, when Bow Wow came out,
man, come on, man.
Hey, it's more kids in the world than
it is. Foolish, my nigga. This is foolish, bro. This is foolish. This is foolish. I can maybe see, like, if you're talking about the Bow Wow albums with Let Me Hold You Down, like some of his biggest hits, because his biggest hits came after. His biggest hits came back when he linked back up with Jermaine Dupri and had them songs with Sierra. Those are his biggest hits. So I can see maybe that era, but 99, 2000.
That's still the same era,
fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, Bounce For Me.
That's a rap.
Puppy Love. I mean, talking about some hits. Puppy Love, you know what I'm saying? I Want to Thank You. I mean, like, it was going about, he was.
Oh, man, that's cute,
the kids.
Oh, man.
All the kids on lock. You talking to what year did you graduate again?
I graduated in 99, so I'm very coherent of that year, bro. So I understand what was popping and what the impact of music was.
So hear this. You was graduating from high school in 1999. I was in the 5th grade in 1999, so I was one of those kids. You dig what I'm saying? I'm telling you that Jay-Z's wasn't bigger than Bow Wow. That all the kids fucked with Bow Wow. It was if you had a big cousin like you or a big brother like that, you probably were on Jay-Z and shit. You didn't understand it, but you definitely liked the music. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get understanding the concept until you got older. But Bow Wow, you was a kid. You wanted to do kid things. He was the coolest kid in the world. Nigga, I wanted the iced out Mickey Mouse chain. What the fuck is we talking about? I wanted the Bow Wow braids. Nigga, Jay-Z made me later on in the 2000, 2001. That's when I wanted to wear Rockaware and shit like that because that was the biggest thing going on. The old boys, all that. Big Pimpin' was not the age, was not the era of Rockaware and Rockefeller. That was the age of Jay-Z. And let's be honest, if it wasn't for a couple of features on Jay-Z, I don't know. Where would Jay-Z be without Big Pimpin'? That's a good question. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Without Big Pimpin'. That's an even better question. What would UGK be without Big Pimpin'? What are we talking about?
Are you serious?
Most people benefited from it. Jay was gonna be Jay regardless. Listen, dog, but even before Big Pimpin' came out, bro, Jay was already solidified on where he was at, bro. Before Big Pimpin' came out.
Money in the Thing was a cool radio hit, but it wasn't to the capacity of Big Pimpin' and so on and so on. He always, you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have it. Jay-Z stardom. If you look at Money Ain't a Thing, so that was top flight right there. That was how
money was. I don't know why you discount Money Was a Thing like it wasn't a huge hit. So I'm trying to understand what you're talking about. Money Was a Thing was a huge hit, my nigga. So I don't know. I don't understand. You got to pick another song. Like you just saying it so.
I'm saying
nonchalant. Like yeah, Money Ain't a Thing. No, Money Ain't a Thing. I didn't even like the song personally. I didn't even like the song honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't even like the song, but it was a big hit every time I turned on the fucking radio. That shit was on. So
right,
yeah, Money Ain't a Thing was a
what I'm
huge
saying.
hit.
But do you hear what I'm saying? Like when you talk, okay, so at those times you're looking at the 90s. So you know what I'm saying? They went off of single sales and record sales. And if you want to be totally honest with, if I look it up right
That's
now,
not
I'm pretty
what the
sure
90s went off of, dog. That's what I'm saying.
It had to be.
Listen, bro. Hip hop was not. Listen, hip hop was not just predicated based on record sales at that time. It was who the artist was, who was putting out the best music. That determined who was the nigga, the king of the streets. Right? Now you talking about commercial? Okay, yeah, okay. Commercial is a different thing, but when we're talking about who was the biggest star in rap, especially by your peers, my nigga, it's a different game, bro. Like, and Jay was already solidified. I mean.
All that praise didn't come until afterwards. It wasn't in real time.
All the praise you talking about worldwide praise, but I'm talking about he was already solidified on the East Coast. He was already solidified. You know what I'm saying? He was solidified.
But the world embraced Bow Wow. That's what makes him bigger. The world embraced Bow Wow. Jay-Z was still coming off that Tupac Biggie beat. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Because people were still talking about that. So it took him a little minute to be worldly famous as the way the world took in.
And he did that when he dropped the Hard Knock Life tour, bro. That was life changing. When he dropped that Hard Knock Life album, everything went out the window. It was out the door after that, bro. You had like that was just a small moment in hip hop. Like you said, he came off the Biggie and Tupac beat. That was the shit that was revitalizing the motherfucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? People stopped thinking about that shit and actually started wanting to party again, look fresh, go to the club. It was a whole movement behind that Hard Knock Life shit. That's why the tour was bananas, bro. The tour was another whole hip hop moment in itself.
Man, I get it, bro. They had.
That's what I'm saying. But you can't discount that just because you don't remember how big that was. I'm trying to tell you, that was a big moment, bro. And that solidified, like you talking about worldwide. Jay was solidified worldwide after that Hard Knock Life album. Because you got to think about it. That nigga might have sold 2 or 3 million here in U.S., but how many did he sell overseas? They never really count those sales. It's always just U.S. sales. But he was impacting the whole world, bro. Come on, man. Straight up.
Meanwhile, you had this little boy.
Man, but I definitely don't remember Bow Wow because at that time, not at that time.
I'm just saying, meanwhile, you just had this little boy taking over the world. Just taking over. I'm just saying this one little boy in 1999 from Columbus, Ohio, was like the biggest thing, you know what I'm saying, was a big phenomenon since, and you know, Americans love phenomenons. We love hits. And this little boy was sellable.
And see, once again, y'all keep saying he was the biggest in the world. So that means you say he was bigger than DMX too. That's what I'm saying. I think y'all just a little delusional a little bit, man. Because 99,
away from what the dude said,
nobody else did. That nigga dropped 2 motherfuckers. Bow Wow wasn't doing that. So hell no, Bow Wow wasn't the biggest in the world. You better keep it to Bow Wow to Jay-Z, but don't say he was the biggest in the world. He wasn't.
No, I'm saying
he wasn't bigger than the dog, bro. He wasn't bigger than the dog, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about. He wasn't bigger than the dog, so we ain't about to take that. He was bigger than Jay-Z too, man. But you know what I'm saying? I digress, dog. Y'all niggas is y'all is philanderous. slanderous shit over here, man. I can't believe I'm here. I'm glad I got these takes, man. That's why I wanted to bring it to the panel, because I knew it was gonna be some niggas that I was gonna be like, yeah, that's true. But I will say I got valid points, but at no point in history did nobody I knew thought. We knew Bow was he was a big star, but as far as bigger star than Jay, nah, I don't think nobody even thought about it like that.
You bugging.
I think everybody put Bow in his proper place, and that's just what it was. But shout out to Bow. I do give him his props though.
Bro, this was funny.
You bugging. This nigga bugging, smoking rocks.
Because I know how adamant he is about Jay-Z, bro.
I see, bro.
It ain't all about. I'm talking about those years.
He's not leaving that seat at all. But next subject, bro, because we can keep going. No. We're finna change.
I'm just saying those years you picked though, 99 and 2000 was just crazy to me. When you said that, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But go ahead, proceed.